The Kremlin on Wednesday labeled comments by Jens Stoltenberg, the outgoing head of NATO, as dangerous. Stoltenberg suggested that the West, allowing Ukraine to use Western long-range weapons to strike Russia, would not be a red line, prompting escalation by Moscow. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskiy has been urging allies for months to permit Ukraine to fire Western missiles, including long-range US ATACMS and British Storm Shadows, into Russia to curb Moscow's attack capabilities. In an interview with The Times published on Tuesday, Stoltenberg dismissed a warning by Russian President Vladimir Putin. Putin had stated that allowing Ukraine to use such weapons to strike deep inside Russian territory would mean the West was directly fighting Russia. Stoltenberg countered,
"There have been many red lines declared by him before, and he has not escalated, meaning also involving NATO allies directly in the conflict."
He added,
"He has not done so because he realizes that NATO is the strongest military alliance in the world. They also realize that nuclear weapons, nuclear war, cannot be won and should not be fought. And we have made that very clear to him several times."
Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov responded to Stoltenberg's remarks, calling them dangerous.
"This ostentatious desire not to take seriously the Russian president's statements is a move that is completely short-sighted and unprofessional."
He further described Stoltenberg's position as extremely provocative and dangerous. A senior NATO military official mentioned over the weekend that Ukraine would have a strong military rationale to strike deeper into Russia using Western weapons. Kyiv's allies, including the United States and Britain, are currently deliberating whether to give Kyiv the green light to proceed. Senior Russian politicians and foreign policy hawks have suggested that Moscow could retaliate with nuclear weapons. The head of Russia's nuclear testing site stated on Tuesday that his facility was ready to resume testing at any moment. Throughout the war, Washington and its allies have significantly increased military aid to Ukraine, providing tanks, advanced missiles, and F-16 fighter jets, support that was unimaginable at the conflict's outset. This escalation has led some Western politicians to argue that Putin's nuclear threats are a bluff and that the US and NATO should fully support Ukraine to secure victory. Zelensky has claimed that Ukraine's incursion into Russia, launched on August 6th, undermines Putin's red lines. However, this assertion, along with the ongoing debate about expanding Ukraine's military capabilities, continues to fuel tensions between NATO and Russia.